can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you guys. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you. Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't. Stop.
Mr. Perry, these are the Charles Perry Stalker Podcast. It is the 3rd of March, 2022. This is Cynthia Ortiz. Mr. Perry making everybody very wildly uncomfortable and disturbed. I don't like you. I don't like you. I'm not attracted to you, sir. I've not said that for a day or a week or a month. I've said it for 12 years. Every day, all day long. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. We all listen, it's been duly noted for the record, you want to starve me into a lie. And every day I've starved and I've said no. I'm barely making it because you like stealing money from women and children. Everybody's sick of you. You're getting told on because everybody's sick and tired of you and disturbed and uncomfortable by what you're doing. Why can't you get that? I don't have puppets and crayons for you. You're going to have to get a special ed teacher to explain to you what I'm saying. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't want anything to do with you. I moved twice to get away from you. We're all tired of this. Everybody's wildly uncomfortable with what you're doing, just like they are this. You think people weren't wildly uncomfortable by the way that guy's acting? It's worse for you because you're a peeping Tom. I said no. I said no. Mr. Perry, I said no. You ick me out. You got your delusional problem, and you're just shoving that out down everybody else's throat till we're throwing up. I said no. No means no. Stop raping me. Get your cameras out of my house. Get out of my phone. Get out of my computer. Shut up and leave me alone. I mean, I wake up this morning, every day, it's like he does the same thing. Use allegedly. Here's the disclaimer. Use allegedly. Nobody's been convicted in a court of law yet, but Mr. Perry knows there's something going on. Because I get asked who told. Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it your family? I'm not told who the leaks are. I'm not told where wiretap orders are. I'm not told that, and I wouldn't help you if I was. Because you're disturbing me. You're making me very creeped out. I don't like you. You're raping me. I don't like you. You're raping me. I don't like you. I'm repeating myself. How many times do I got to say the same thing? Just like her. Leave me alone. 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 Day after day, you're rejected and told on and rejected and told on and rejected and told on. And everybody repeats themselves. Everybody's uncomfortable. Everybody's sick of you. Everybody's tired of this. Leave me alone. It's like beating our head on the wall. What in the fuck is wrong with you? I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't like you, sir. Move on. Nothing more pathetic than a bitch you can't move on. That's a quote from Burn Notice. We got a stalker type that doesn't know what boundaries are. You're making me mad. You're making me sick at my stomach. You make me creeped out. You're making everybody wildly uncomfortable. You're making everybody mad at you. And so we get more and more and more. It's like that's what you want. You do the same thing every day that gets you rejected and told on and rejected and told on and rejected and told on. And you're making everybody wildly uncomfortable, same as he did.
Stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you guys. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you.
But for you making everybody wildly uncomfortable with your unwanted attention, forcing yourself on me like a fucking rapist. Just like him, we wouldn't do these podcasts. So apply the but-for standard, the reasonable, prudent person standard. You got to document this crap for court. You're going to jail, Mr. Perry. You buy a lie from a cop, a judge, or anybody. You go into fucking jail. You go into a courtroom and you commit perjury, you go into fucking jail. Stalking, hacking, peeping is a crime. In all 50 states. You know why? Because in a civilized society, we all decided we don't like it when you do that. You're not going to bother me. Do you understand me? And I assert all constitutional rights. First Amendment, 14th Amendment, 4th Amendment, all of them. Every single one of them. I don't like you. I don't like you. You make my skin crawl. You make me want to throw up. Everybody's sick and tired of your delusion. Shove down our throats. Your little soap opera. Shove down our throats till we're gagging. I'm not going to help you. I want for you to be gone. I want my privacy back. I want my money back. I want my family back. I want everything back. And I want for you to be gone. I want Mike Neely home to his family. And I want for you to be gone. Why can't you understand those words, sir? Why? Why must you bother everyone else with your delusional soap opera? Why can you not respect the rights and wishes of others? Why must you be creepy and weirdo and bother everybody else with that? You need to get a grip on reality. Move the fuck on. There's nothing here for you. I don't like you. I do not like you. I moved twice. I turned my life upside down twice. Started all over twice to get away from you. And actually, somebody else pointed out, I think it's more than twice. She moved from Lubbock, November 2013, to the Dallas area. Left the Dallas area, September 2014, came to Oklahoma. Not to pick a fight with you, David. You don't matter to me. You picked one with me. When you picked one with me, you picked one with 40 cops that were already looking into Charles. That's your problem, not mine, sir. And then, she moved from Sapulpa to Manford, and Manford to Tulsa. And now he's trying to force her out of her house again. You know what this guy said when you were recorded? She's not getting a new apartment and a new car. I threw a fit. And then I guess it was Josh called up here and told one of these guys up here. Now she can't say she didn't get, that he, kept her from getting a new house and a new car. And the guy goes, did you have any idea what she had to go through to get it? It's a little bitty house, a little bitty, like a duplex, and a kind of, an older car. What, are you off your nut saying shit like that? And I promise you, the second she gets it, he will start trying to take it away from her. He does it all the time, every time, and it's disturbing everybody. He's making people very upset, harassing her, causing hardship for her, causing suffering for her. We're all sick of it. We want him to leave her alone. We have watched her struggle for years, 6 years since she's been up here. Struggle and struggle and struggle to just make it. And she's done pretty fucking well under the circumstances. We can't wait to see what she can do when he's gone. Everybody notices it. It's sickening. It's making everybody wildly uncomfortable and disturbed. And so, Mr. Perry, it isn't that hard to get information like when you guys were recorded saying she was supposed to be in jail and not able to appeal. We're trying to do that second false arrest so we can subjugate her. Mr. Perry types in my phone. He's hacked. Keep me. Pick me. Is it your parents? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? See, I can see you. I'm still here bothering you. I'm still here. Is it you? Is it Al? Is it C? Who's telling on me? I'm just like, oh my God. What in the fuck? It doesn't get any more creepy or sick and twisted than you. You do things no normal person could think up if they tried. They couldn't think up the weirdo shit you do. Couldn't do it. You're bizarro. You're boring. You're strange-o. I don't like you. I've made that very clear. Everybody on the planet knows that but you. You're not wanted. You're not loved. Nobody is sitting there holding your hand. You're by yourself. You embarrass me. You embarrass the hell out of me. You watch people on TV and pretend there's something there. There's nothing there. A little girl, 1-year-old little girl can do what you do all day with your time. You know what? You treated two people like crap. Jody Arrington and Tommy Tuberville. Tommy Tuberville got up from a recruiting dinner and walked out without even dignifying you people with a goodbye. They thought he went to the bathroom. Guess where he is now? United States Senate, and you'll never be that. And guess what he did all day? He worked his ass off and didn't spend 1 minute of his time doing what you do, bothering and bothering and bothering and sitting around on your fat lazy ass, pretending, watching TV, playing with dolls and unicorns. You're an embarrassment to me. You are causing people to feel wildly uncomfortable, wildly disturbed, very angry and upset at what you're putting me through. Day after day after day, you're this guy.
Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop! I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalk me. That's why
No,
I
I don't.
moved.
Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
I'll leave you alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you. Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop! I don't.
Your own guy calls you peepin', pokin', pink pen, and pathetic Perry. Your guy, some guy in Houston. Your own people are embarrassed by you. Your own people, sir. I am embarrassed as crap by you. Why aren't you embarrassed? You should be. Do you not know you should be? That the conduct is disgusting. It's illegal for a reason. All guys don't act like you for a reason, sir. I don't like you. You threaten, you bribe, you threaten, you bribe. I said no to all of it. I will go sleep under a bridge first. There's no cameras under a tree or a bridge, are there? What are you gonna do then? What the fuck are you gonna do when that happens? Huh? Listen, you're not fooling anybody. I know you think you are. But what's happening is you're being fooled. And that's not that hard to do. You're not all there. You are not all there. You need to get a life. Jody Arrington is a United States Congressman. While you sit on your fat, lazy ass perverting around. Those two are in D.C. I worked in federal politics. It's not the same as your world. Not even close. It's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. If you can't go out and be normal like everybody else, and you can't understand words said to you like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't like you. Leave me the fuck alone. If you can't understand those words, I'm sorry, but you need to be in a butterfly net. You're making everybody wildly uncomfortable, sir. Wildly uncomfortable. All of you are. One person. If you can't watch Derek Chauvin and George Floyd and see how uncomfortable everybody was watching one person cause harm to another, you're not all there. Butterfly net. Special education teacher. Go back to daycare. We have rules and laws for a reason. And everybody doesn't act like you because it's weirdo. That's not how you get a date. It's not how you get a date. I don't want your bribe money. I don't want your buy a lie money. I'm not going to lie for you. I said that. I'm not going to participate in your crime. You're just pissing me off. When you piss me off, you get told on. It's a very easy cause and effect that you're still not getting. And I've said it over and over and over and over and over. Everybody got upset about the way he's acting. Everybody got upset about what Chauvin did to Floyd. People don't like it when one person causes hardship and suffering for another. They don't like it. You make them wildly uncomfortable, and so you get told on. Maybe that's what you want. Do you just like getting told on? You're not getting a date. You're not wanted. It doesn't go both ways. You're repulsive. You embarrass me. Same as him. He's embarrassing himself right here. He's making everybody mad at him. Look at this.
Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalk me. That's why I moved.
You've spent 12 years getting rejected. Nobody's holding your hand. You don't have a woman with you. You have a criminal case building like a motherfucker. You can't seem to, you just dish it out like it's just like fucking ice cream or something. You're caught and told on and caught and told on when you mess with me. You're caught and told that I don't like you. I don't. Your delusional soap opera is a problem for you, and you're not getting that, sir. You're just like him, aren't you? You're that Looney Tune, aren't you?
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the...
I said leave me the fuck alone. I said leave me the fuck alone. You're not going to get a date with me ever. You disgust me. You're disgusting. Now, the reason it's easy to get information is because everybody thinks like him. Everybody else. A whole rest of the planet thinks like him. You are making people wildly uncomfortable and disturbed by what you're doing to me, Mr. Perry. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I said no, period. I don't want your BioLi money. I don't want it. I'll starve first, and I am, and I have. It's your problem. What happens when you do that to me is you get a whole bunch of people pissed off at you, and it's easier to get information to build your criminal case. And we're not far from it ending. It's over. You're done. Plug's pulled. We're done with this. We're not far from that at all. That's what you want. Seems to be what you want. Because you don't do things that show that you want anything but that. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to participate in your crime. I'm not. I've said that. I've said it every day for 12 years. I don't know why you think if somebody says the same fucking thing every fucking day for 12 years, why all of a sudden I'd wake up and change my mind. Get off your, weirdo, stupid chair and go act like a normal dude.
The right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That's okay.
Let's repeat it, because you're a mental slow. And it takes a lot of repeating for you to understand the words people say to you. It's frustrating. One time is all people should say something, and you should understand what it means. And you act like you have no idea. Not a clue. It's very frustrating to have to repeat the same thing most people never have to be told at all.
I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless we'll...
I said no. You need to control yourself. I said no. Control yourself and go act like a normal guy and go work. I said no. I'll say no tomorrow. I'll say no the next day. I've said no for 12 years. No means no. Act like you understand the words like a grown-ass man. Act like you understand what no means. I said no. I said leave me alone. I've said it every day for 12 years. I've moved twice, changed my life completely. I said no. I'm not going to change my mind. You're just pissing me off. I said no. There is nothing more pathetic than a bitch who can't move on.
is giving you
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Leave me alone!
Do you see how other people see you? Wildly uncomfortable and disturbed. It's not hard to get what you just said, Mr. Perry. It's like that's what you want. You're never getting a date with me. You disgust me. Even prisoners, Dr. Weck said, are repulsed by sex weirdos like Jeff Epstein and you. If even prisoners are repulsed, how much more is the rest of society? Wildly uncomfortable, wildly disturbed by you and what you're doing to me. So that's why we get what you just said. Did you imagine a political vendetta, or did you just lie? What is it? Produce the evidence of a political vendetta, Mr. Perry. Did you imagine it like you imagined a romance, or did you just fucking lie? Under oath. I went over that yesterday's podcast. I'm not going to do it again. Did you imagine it, or did you just lie? Wildly uncomfortable with you. Wildly disturbed by you. It isn't hard to get information. Now, I'll tell you something. When I lived in Vegas, there's mafia in Vegas still. It's called something else now. Most of the guys that I knew are now deceased. They were clearly older people, older men. There was one individual that I knew that I said to him, I had a patient that was young, needed a pump. I put the pump on him. His insurance company approved it and then decided not to pay it. Or I think they paid very little of it. So I fought with them for like a year and a half. They finally sent me a final determination. This is our final answer. We're not paying you. So I get in touch with my friend and I said, listen, I got in touch with several people. But this one individual, I said, I need to see if your corporation has a charity that I can apply to help this little kid. And he didn't really answer me. He didn't really answer me. He's like, I'll check. Hangs up the phone. Within 2 weeks, I had a check from the insurance company. My point is, mafia doesn't pick on women and children. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Watch Casino. What happens when things get out of hand with women? Mr. Perry, control yourself. Go be normal. You're getting told on. That's all you're getting out of this. There's not been a fucking thing else. Come from what you do all day. Harassing me, threatening me. Making contact with me I don't like. I don't like you. Nothing has come from this, but you get told on. Nothing else. Your crime is more caught than ever, and you don't seem to get that. You're very slow. People don't like having to repeat themselves, Mr. Perry. You need to keep up with everybody else. I don't like you. Get off me, rapist. Get the hell off me. You're not going to get a date with me ever. You are far, far, far beneath my dignity, sir. You embarrass me. You're making everybody wildly uncomfortable. That's why it's not hard to get information as to what you just said. We're sick of you. Everybody's sick and tired of your delusion and your soap opera and your Jerry Springer show icked and slimed all over the rest of us. We don't like it. So stop. If you don't stop, then don't complain when you're told on. You asked for it, sir. You're about to go to jail. I can't wait. When you're gone, I have my privacy back. I have my reputation back. Mike's back home with his family, and I won't be broke ever again. That's what I want. I've made that very clear. I will not take your BioLine money and participate in your crime and be your little bitch. I won't do it. I've said that. I've starved. I've gone without electricity. I'll sleep under a bridge if that's what it takes for you to understand I don't want you. I don't like you. I'm not your bitch. Do you understand me? You better listen to the words and understand them. I'm fresh out of puppets and crayons. Go get yourself a fucking special ed teacher to explain what words mean. Leave me alone. I don't like you. Tomorrow, I'm not going to like you. The next day, I'm not going to like you. Here's the way that I am. Before I ever moved to Lubbock, I'm working in politics. You can't be a lightweight and work in DC politics, Mr. Perry. You got to have a very strong personality. I do. No one has stood up to you like I have, and I know that, but I have help. I don't have superpowers, as it turns out. I have help. And I'm going to tell you something. When I tell somebody no, I owned a business. I have a leadership personality. I'm not a follower. If you got to call everybody and ask them what they think you should do, then you're following. You're not leading. Leadership type of personalities do exactly what I'm doing. I put my foot down and I said, fuck you, no. And you keep pushing me after that. All you do is piss me off. You don't change my mind. You don't persuade me. You just make me mad. How has that served you, sir? You're not getting a date with me. You don't fit into my crowd. I don't do stupid and I don't do weird. And I don't do cop killer. Do you understand me? Shut up. I don't do cop killer, and that's what you are. If you didn't kill Lucky and frame Mike, if you didn't drug Mike like you drugged me, and when we don't die, you do the false arrest bullshit, you go into court and lie, where's your political vendetta proof? You do imagine it or lie? You didn't matter politically to me, dumbass. You're the new guy. I've been in it all my life. I didn't need you for anything. You needed my contacts. I already had contacts I was working with before you came around. Before you crawled out from that rock, you little snake. Listen. Don't push me. Don't push me. I know that somebody told you. I can't put my finger on why this is with her. But there's some people in this world you do not fuck with, and she's one of them. You can, but you're going to wish you hadn't done that. When has your crime been caught this much? Because you did all this creepy weirdo shit all your life, and you hid it until you met me, and all of a sudden, life as you knew it ended, didn't it? And you can't cover it up anymore. It's out there. I made sure of that. That's what you do with crime. It's called crime fighting. Everybody else gets that. Why can't you? You disturb people. You're making people wildly uncomfortable, sir. Wildly uncomfortable with what you're doing to me. A lot of good people don't like you. We have watched her struggle and struggle and struggle just to make it. And she's not only doing that, she's fighting them off in court. She's going to school. I'm on the dean's list, by the way. I can't imagine what can she do when he's gone. If she can do all that while he's trying to hold her underwater, trying to make me fail, fucking everything. He fucked up my computer all night last night. I got nothing done. Boy, that pissed everybody off. You're wasting my time. Get off me, rapist.
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting.
What did Derek Chauvin do? Forced himself on George Floyd, sat on his neck till he died. Were it me, I would have charged him with first-degree murder. He had 9 minutes to get the fuck off of him. People were screaming. People were yelling. People were asking him to stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. And he just wouldn't do it. Guess where he is right now, Mr. Perry? Misogyny's as bad as racism. Gender discrimination is as bad as racism. It makes everybody just as angry. Traumatizes people just as much. The world blew up because nobody likes it when one person hurts another, and you are stupid as a rock if you don't get that by now, every time you're told on. Every time you're told on. People are wildly uncomfortable with what you're doing. I'm creeped out by you. You are disgusting to me. You need to shut up and listen. You don't have the right to rape me. I do have the right to fight you off me. And if you don't like that, then get out. Get the fuck off me. I don't like you. You're forcing yourself on me like Neil is forcing himself on her. You're forcing yourself on me like Chauvin forced himself on Floyd. You've tried to kill me too, more than once. You got police all over you. They don't think it's funny. They're not from here. They're not from here. You walk into a police department with a bag of money and threaten those guys like you do me, will starve you if you don't take the money and lie. Caught. You're caught. Do that again one more time, I dare you. Those guys in Vegas take care of women and kids. I saw it happen right in front of me. For a year and a half, I fought that insurance company for that kid's medical equipment. And I make one phone call. Do you have a charity we can apply to? 2 weeks later, I have a check. Didn't say a word. He didn't say a word. And the reason I know it was him is because the timing of it. That's what they do. Take care of women and kids. They don't beat them down. Because you got mommy issues. And you like picking on women and kids to feel tough. You're pathetic.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
How many times did she have to say, leave me alone? 6. And that person is like, oh my God. One time it ought to do it. Oh my God. The fuck is wrong with that dude? And then he starts talking about her clothes. No one asked you what you think, Neil. Mr. Perry, no one asked you what you think, did they? What were you asked to do? Can you think like a grown man? Or since you sit around on your fat, lazy ass, perverting around all day, playing with little kid toys, little girl toys, are you mentally infant? Like I've said, everybody's got, you can't respond right to what was just said to you. All of this here, Mr. Perry, all of this here, those are times people told on you. McNamara email, harassment email, Fabian puzzle was something my cop friends got to me in jail. Who could do that? Who has that kind of power? You want to put me back in jail until I decide to lie for you. On the record, it's duly noted for the record. You want to subjugate. You want to force me against my will to say something or do something I don't want to do. I said no. I've said no every day for 12 years. I have suffered and suffered and suffered. You're making everybody wildly uncomfortable watching that. Nobody likes watching that. Why can't you understand it? So we get all this stuff. Mike was drugged. I said it way before anybody else did. If you didn't do that murder, you would have said, Mike doesn't look like he could have done that. I said it in March 2020. He was drugged. He didn't do it. It didn't come out until May that, yep, he was. He wasn't treated for being beat up. He was treated for being drugged. If you didn't do it, you would have said, he didn't do it. Let's find out who did. I don't want that suspicion on me. I didn't do the vandalism. I didn't do the murder. Instead, you go at the witness. You witness tamper. You mail tamper. You grand larceny with intent to coerce. Fabian puzzle. Who got that to me? What police could get that to me? That's a lot of power, weirdo. Mental slow. I mean, I'm sick of you. You don't understand. We're all sick of you. You don't have the right to rape me. You don't. I know you think that, you go, whatever your little whiny problem, excuse is, this thing that you've told everybody that your cousin, look at this, right here. Did you imagine it, or did you just lie? 6 times you've committed perjury in a court of law. 5 years minimum per count. You want to subjugate a woman you can't have. Instead of being a kind of guy that a woman would want to be with, you're going to throw your little fit. You had this thing going on. You told everybody you were, molested by your cousin. We should all feel sorry for you. That's your excuse for why you're a failure. I think you made that up. I think you're full of shit. I think you're just bad seed. I think you're just a bad seed. I don't think anything happened to you like that at all. I think you made that shit up as an excuse to fail. You like drama. You want everybody to feel sorry for you. When you go around and ruin lives and kill people, and everybody's supposed to feel sorry. It's poor Charles Perry didn't get his way. It's pathetic. You're pathetic. You're an embarrassment to me. You embarrass me. You're ridiculous with this stuff. You're not fooling anybody. People might tell you what you want to hear, so you'll shut the hell up and get out of their face. I've done it. You think other people don't do it too? I promise you, they do. When you lie, Mr. Perry, when you force yourself on other people, when you demand, oh, poor me, I'm a drama queen, poor me, feel sorry for me, I didn't get my way. She won't lie for me. I'm going to put her back in jail until she lies for me. She won't take my bribe and lie. She won't let me watch her in her house and be a peeping Tom. She tells on me. Wah. This is how people, when I say they're going to tell you what you want to hear, so you'll shut the fuck up and leave them alone. Everybody feels like that. You're making everybody wildly uncomfortable and creeped out and disturbed. It's like this.
What? I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you...
Will you shut up?
Hey.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
Please
shut up.
stop.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
With your me. I want, I need, I want, I think, I want, I need, I think, I want. Me. Everybody feels sorry for me. I didn't get my lie. You know what? You were recorded in the summer. You called somebody up. Maybe it was Kunstwheeler. I don't know who the hell it was. Maybe it was the Oklahoma Attorney General. I don't know who the hell it was. Maybe it was somebody at TPD. I don't know. I'm not told that. But I can quote the conversation verbatim. You guys were arguing back and forth. I want you to charge her with a crime. Nope, I can't do that. Yeah, you're going to do that. Nope, I can't do that. Mr. Perry, y'all are arguing back and forth, and you finally said, can I just be candid with you? We're doing exactly what she says, but I just need her to apologize. So I want you to find a way to arrest her, and so we can make her, against her will, lie for me and apologize. And I'll make it worth your while. And he said, I've heard you paid $25 million for a lie you did not get. So if it were me, I'd just leave her alone. I don't see what you're doing is working for you. You're slow, mentally, bad. So if I got that, you pissed off some people you shouldn't have pissed off. And everybody's like, this. Nobody asked you what you think, did they? What were you asked to do? Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you...
Will you shut up?
Hey.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
Please
shut up.
stop.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
That's how you walk in the room and people are like, oh my God, Not again. You have reporters. At least one. I read everything she's got anywhere. And all I see is, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want for him to leave me alone. I want the guy to leave me alone. Leave me alone. She's hitting her desk every time she said, leave me alone. She goes, there's nowhere, anywhere that I can see that she said, I don't want him to get elected. She said over and over and over, leave me alone. That guy lied to me and I won't take his calls again. People know when you're lying. Don't lie to people smarter than you. They know you're lying and it pisses them off. You insulted their intelligence, dumbass. Everybody's wildly uncomfortable with what you're doing. So it's not that hard to get information, Mr. Perry. People don't like men beating down women and children. You didn't know that? At your age, you didn't know? We don't have misogyny. Make the little lady mind. One of your guys say that? Can we not get her to mind? Oh my God. Get the fucking hay out of your mouth, hillbilly. Country bumpkin. Get off Noah's Ark and get into the 21st century. Nope. That's not how that works now. Slavery ended at the Civil War, dumb fuck. That's not how we behave now. Misogyny, gender discrimination is as bad as racism. Are you a racist too? Jesus. What is wrong with you people? So we get all that, Mr. Perry. Because everybody's sick and tired of you. Everybody's sick and tired of you. You're not going to buy a life from me. I'll starve, I'll live under a bridge, but I'm not going to be your bitch. I'm better than that. You're beneath my dignity. Everybody's tired of this. Everybody's sick and tired of you. You got a delusional problem. A bad one. A big, bad one. And you're mentally slow. And we're all tired of the repeats, Mr. Perry. I've asked you to leave me the fuck alone. If you want to give me something, give back what you took. And get the fuck off me, rapist. Get away from me. Don't contact me again. And every time you do, Mr. Perry, every time you invade my privacy and buy a lie from court and, harass me and threaten me, I'm going to throw you back in jail until you subjugate. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to take all your money. I'm going to make you homeless. I'm going to take your car away. Because I didn't get my way. Me. I want. Every time you do that, it just makes everybody uncomfortable and mad and creeped out and angry. And then we get all that. And that's only a small portion. 33,000 emails representing 33,000 recordings of you trying to hurt me. And that's never happened to you before. And so whoever told you, I can't put my finger on it, but there are certain people in the world you do not fuck with. You can, but if you do, I promise you'll wish you hadn't done that. She will piss you off, but she's pretty much always right. So, leave her the fuck alone. You touch the stove, you get burned. You fuck with me, you get told on. Because there's a criminal case being built against you, dumb fuck. What do you think we're gonna do with all that? Play it as party entertainment? I don't like you. You are disgusting and repulsive. And you get more disgusting and repulsive by the day. You need to control yourself and go be normal. And quit being a pathetic little nothing bothering everybody with a weirdo problem. Please and thank you. Leave me the fuck alone. Or you're asking for more of that. Right there. You ask for it. And we deliver every time. It's like that's what you want. Get away from me.